python and a fungus.
Okay. Take this. Give me your backpack. Take this.
All right,
Give it,
gonna
gang.
throw it.
Yeah, give me that, Manami. This is a solo mission. This is a solo mission for me. Alright, gang.
Okay.
This test.
I see. It's
Ben.
funny because I see as a chicken walking.
No food. Nothing. Get you put that balloon on me. Thank you. Gang, this is it. This is my final mission. I'm gonna come back.
I see you as a
30%
freaking
stamina.
rotisserie chicken.
Really? Okay. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will find this and I'll carry. Oh. Oh shit.
You got
This is a
that.
lava pool.
Just go ahead.
You can swim.
Alright, gang. My final.
No, you're
If
gonna.
I'm dying in style. If I'm dying in style, man.
No.
Alright, time to trick shot into the chain launcher.
GG. This has never happened to me ever.
Did you take all the flares, bro?
What happens after this happens?
It's soft locked. Wait, Manama, did you commit suicide?
Yeah.
Check. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so. Yeah, nothing you could do at the helicopter.
Yeah. It's so hard.
Hold the Issa. Hold the Issa.
I'm gonna hold you.
Anyone want to do a
Odie.
stunt for?
I'm gonna die.
God. Your body was never found. I'm done. No, I'm actually done.
It's okay.
Didn't even find my body. Nah, it's okay, bro. It's okay, bro.
Okay, let me do this.
It's okay, Maxi.
Okay, Maxi. Thank you for playing. Oh, don't worry.
No, bro. It doesn't
No
matter, bro. It's okay.
worries. Whatever. Bye bye.
Jo. Oh, great. Well. Welcome everybody who is watching the stream. We did tell you in the last match that there are still some matches that we are gonna cover, and here it is. 1917 UTC, very great time from Sifs, nice casual from both, and you're watching Monodramatic World Stage, and today we're gonna be covering the match of Blue Chin Champa, Seed 27 versus Sifs, Seed 18. And commentating this match for you is gonna be me, Philoxan. This time I'm gonna be doing it solo. And yeah, so far what you are seeing in front of the screen, well, it's just a warm-up, so don't worry about it. And it is the second one, so after that we're gonna jump straight into the pick and ban phases. But before we do that, let's talk some stuff about the players themselves. So first of all, you have Sivs on the right side of the screen, and Sivs is a very much experienced, one of the most significant tourney figures of Chile as a whole. Being top 31 in Chile, winning 2 batch tournaments, and playing with some crazy tournament players, just starting his career from 2020, if I'm not wrong. So over 5 years of playing tournaments, definitely has a lot of stuff behind his back. He has seen some crazy upsets and some crazy matches himself and participated in them. He is well prepared for the matchup. While on the other hand, you have Blue Chin Champa getting seed 27, and honestly, if you think about it, Blue Chin Champa, he is not really that familiar for the tournament scene, especially considering if it is 4-digit, which this tournament is. Blue Chin Champa is actually a player who not so long ago used to be a very much active staff member, but now he is trying himself in tournaments. Keep in mind, he only participated in less than 10 tournaments, so he is still pretty young when it comes to the tournament scene as a player. And the first tournament he participated in was actually 5-digit United States Cup, where he got top 17 with his team. But right now, it looks like the guy improved a lot. Because right now he is playing the Perennial and United States Cup, which is the open ranked one. And yeah, that is gonna be a hella versatile matchup on paper, because Sivs is your OWC Chile team player and Blue Chin Champa is very prominent player but not so experienced. So you have a veteran versus a newbie. And I think this is a very interesting matchup to watch. And also considering their seedings, they are pretty much close, so expect a close rivalry between the two. And of course, we must mention that it's not your winner's bracket, it's loser's bracket, so we will say goodbye to at least one of those players today in the match. But now, as I have been speaking, we're finally gonna be seeing some roles. And it looks like Sivs is gonna be choosing the ban order. And regarding the ban order, by the way, this tournament features a different ban order strategy, which is one player picks the first map and then the other one is gonna be picking 2 maps next. And then it's not gonna be switching between the two, but it's just two picks from each of the players. But with that, we're gonna finally be seeing a Hard Rock 3 ban actually from Blue Chin Champa. Makes perfect sense. Blue Chin Champa, he is not your type of player who like those Hard Rocks. In fact, he banned Hard Rocks. He banned both Hard Rock 1 and Hard Rock 2 in his previous round of 32 and round of 16 matches. So Capco is the type of map you don't really want to see. Even though it is CS2, it's not that hard rock heavy, but still, it does have a lot of that control that definitely sets a high bar when it comes to this map. Now, Noma 2 ban, respective ban coming from Sivs himself, which also is very much logical. What can I say? Because it looks like Sivs, he is a very strong aim player. He almost defeated both DT1 and Nomad 1 in quals, but his tapping is not so good. In his very last match, he also banned Nomad 2. And yeah, therefore, Massacre, well, nobody is gonna get massacred, what can I say? But now, we are gonna be seeing some neutralization picks. Wait, no, never mind. My apologies. It is gonna be a Hard Rock 4 ban, as it is best of 11 as quarterfinals. You're gonna be seeing 2 bans coming from each of the players, and it was pretty much expected. But Hard Rock 4, another map from the Hard Rock slot, getting completely erased from the surface by Blue Chin Champa. The map that featured a lot of those mechanics, 240 BPM, keep in mind, is not gonna be seen in today's match. And Saves is actually gonna be replaying with DT2, a very interesting one. Considering Blue Chin Champa banned a speed map, replying with another speed map ban is kind of contradictory. It definitely tells us that both of the players are not willing to deal with your tapping maps, which definitely makes it really interesting, especially considering Blue Chin Champa is a pretty good speed player. He got over 1.1 million score when it came to DT quals, but now for some reason banning your Hard Rock 4 map, which was also mechanics, but it looks like Hard Rock is just something he generally despises. Therefore, still I can see that ban coming from Civs, pretty much logical. But now, speaking of the next thing that we're doing, it's gonna be your neutralization picks. And, well, for Blue Chin Champa, it is going to be Hard Rock 1. Because, logically speaking, he cannot get rid of all of those Hard Rocks. So, he is gonna neutralize his Hard Rock performance, the damage that he is gonna eat once Civs just picks that map, and most likely gets a very solid score advantage. Therefore, for example, if he loses by 300k, the neutralization will make it that he only loses 150k of his score bar and not 300. Great feature, isn't it? I know, right? And Nomad 1 coming in from from Civs actually. Well, also pretty logical thingy from him, as Normal 1 is something that Civs is very much strong at. So even if there is an upset on that Normal 1, even if there is a breakpoint, it is not gonna matter to him whatsoever. Well, right now, we are gonna be seeing Nomad 5, the first opening pick from Civs. I cannot be arsed to pronounce this name of the map, honestly, but it is your Nomad 6 slot of 5WC Grand Finals of 2025. That very recent iteration, and that was a diabolical map from what I remember. I played it myself. This map features a lot of those overlaps that are very obscure, and also AR7 definitely just adds up to the atmosphere and makes it one of the hardest gimmick maps of that rank range. And now also shining bright in the 4-digit scene. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Chin Champa versus Civs. The veteran versus the newbie matchup is starting right now. And right off the bat, from what we are seeing, is that both players are actually just trading breaks right now. There is nothing dividing them except for that 20% score advantage on the side of Civ. 75 75 against 95 is kind of massive right here. Civ's taking the advantage right off the bat. And we're not even here with the first KI actually, if you think about it. But Civs is already shining bright. Blue Chin Champa did recover though, so there is still some ray of hope for him going on. But with that, we're gonna be entering the first KI section that is actually very much difficult. You just look at those overlaps, and they're also not just overlaps but some jumps, and those two combined is what makes this map truly beautiful and truly chaotic. And Blue Chin Champa is not gonna be handling the pressure of the map. Civs is already almost quadrupling the score that he has over Blue Chin Champa. Civs finding the break himself, but you cannot stop this man right now. We're not even halfway through the map, and 97% accuracy is speaking volumes right here. Yeah, there's just nothing that's stopping Sif right here. Blue Champa, 81% accuracy, actually recovering a bit, but it will not help whatsoever. And for Sif, well, that's not a gap right here. That is a canyon. What can I say? Yeah. And with that, the second guy is only gonna play in the interest of Sif himself. So far, the veteran of the tournament scene, one of the most successful Chilean tournament players, is asserting dominance really well. We're already 3/4 into the map, and he is just slaying this map. He is cutting through this map as if it owned him some blood. And he doesn't seem to break whatsoever right now, hitting the diff spike of the map aim-wise. Now, there is literally no room to break for him. What can even stop this man? Some unfortunate slider break, but there is no different whatsoever. Blue Champa, look at his score bar right here. Already losing by 300k, went from 1.1 million to 830k. Well, Blue Champa blinked, and Sif turned it into an execution. Great way to open the match. A C rank versus an A rank. Beautiful, you love to see that. Now Blue Champa. Actually, it's not that bad for him. That was probably the strongest pick that Sif just had. And now Blue Champa actually has 2 maps to go with. And I think one thing that we should have mentioned before is that Blue Champa, he is your Path 1 player. He chose Vibration, but he is actually picking SP2, which is Path Ecos, usually when it comes to his own matchups. So there is a very interesting energy coming in from this guy. Probably reconsidered his Path mid-tournament, but unfortunately you cannot change that. But regardless of what I'm saying, there is no mod 3 pick coming in from Blue Champa. It is You May Crawl, a map by River Styx, a mapper that is one of the pioneers when it comes to that free-form sort of mapping, especially in no mod 3s. This map features a lot of those wiggles and some flow, of course, as well as the cherry on top. We did see some crazy rivalries on this map previously. In the match that we have commentated on Friday. You should go check it out. It was pretty cool. But regardless, it is gonna be 4-minute 40-second map going on right here. Blue Champa did pick No Mod 3 in his last match. So just in general, as a control player, he definitely knows the deal when it comes to this map. So far though, right off the bat, Sif is having that 8% accuracy advantage once again. The map just started and the lead is not growing, it's devouring already. And we're not even started with the map. So far, it's the easiest section of the map, to be fair with you. But yeah, Sif is just unstoppable right here. As a seed 18 player, this is not some sort of performance you would be expecting of him, even though it is just the beginning of the map. 98.8. Blue Champa though, he's still trying. There is 95% accuracy coming in from him, but still it's early days. Once we get into our first guy, things will change drastically, I am pretty sure, as more of those snap patterns are gonna be revealing themselves. So far, there is a pretty long build up to that. Everyone is completely destroying those flow streams right here. And, well, you see the break, you know what it means. This is where legends either rise or break. Right after that slider, every heartbeat is synced to the rhythm now, and every note feels heavier from now on. Who will break and who will become the legend of the map? Here we are starting with the first guy with those snap patterns, and the only question is who will hit the ending snap pattern of that KI. And so far both are doing that. They are emerging victorious. They are slicing this map like as if it was a nice cake. And right now there is no room to break for both of them. They both are looking forward to securing that 1k combo mark. And Luchin Champa actually, with time, just recovering his accuracy. You love to see that, some amazing performance from him, but still, you look at the HP bar and he is losing. But with that, the actual boss fight is beginning right now, and Sivs is falling behind, building that skyscraper just to have it crumble because of that miss. But Luchin Champa not having enough time to take the advantage of that, and that does not put him apart from Sivs. They both are fighting those breaks. This is where the map finally shows its true colors, and they both see what's at the stake right here. Well, what can I say? It's like watching lightning form. You know it's about to strike. They both know what's coming for them. It's the last Ki that is going to be the greatest challenge on this map that they are gonna see in those crazy 5 minutes of gameplay. Here we go, with a slow build up. These two have history, and every node is another page in it. You can even feel silence between the nodes, to be fair. But yet, here we are. This is where legends either rise or fall. And we're about to find out who will be the one very soon, who will take which role. Going with the full force in the last Ki, both are nailing those snap patterns so far. Will this last forever though is the question. No, Sivs is gonna be finding the break first, and with that blue chin Champa, it's not even close. It's an exhibition match now. He finds a break, never mind. 30k score difference. It's still pretty much doable for Sivs, especially after those breaks from blue chin Champa. He has it in his back, he just needs to hold for a bit more, and Sivs is actually starting to pull it back. 23k score difference. There is enough time, and who will hit the last wiggly pattern is the question. They both do actually, and now there's a flow section. Sivs is looking forward to just nailing that, but oh my god, building all of that combo, hitting the disc spike just to get a slider break, and this is the only thing that is saving Blue Chin Champa right now from losing a break point. It is 1-1, everybody. That is some stellar performance from both of the players. And this is what you have joined to watch this match for, to be fair. 21k score difference, C27. A certain dominance on his own first pick, and now looking forward to win another one, to take another one, getting his claws on the next pick. What can it be is the only question. If you ask me, I would assume maybe something like Nomad 1 or Nomad 5, considering this is something this man picked before in his matches. But yeah, still, even considering that was a point for Blue Chin Champa that basically dealt no damage whatsoever to Sivs, because look at that. Only 22k score down, while Blue Chin Champa is losing by almost 300k still, and DT4 looks like something he is going with. It is your precision map, actually. Pretty versatile pick, honestly, especially considering Blue Chin Champa did ban those hard rocks, and this DT4 is also relying on that high CS of the nodes. But otherwise than that, it is your custom map, mapped by Bakery, a special tournament version. Huge shoutouts to the guy himself. A-Will is the name of it. And yeah, it just features your pretty much chill aim, I would say. And well, the CS is the thing that is making it beautiful. What's making it challenging, because otherwise it would have been an SS competition. So if you were pretty okay when it comes to hard rocks, which, well, Sivs is pretty good at, it is going to be kind of a close map if you ask me. Oh, I got information that due to technical difficulties, it is not showing the map, which is kind of sad, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that is right. It says they are playing the map right now. And well, you know what that means? Probably that we're not gonna see it for around 3 minutes in a row. Because that's just okay. We're restarting clients. Hopefully it will work, but right now we are we are greeted by some Daria core amazing map, such a banger right here. While the players are struggling with a Veil turn version. And yeah, I guess imaginary commentating is something we will try to have right here. So yeah, I would imagine Blue Chin Champa right now to just be FC in the map itself and clearly gapping Sivs because Blue Chin Champa is the new rising star of the United States when it comes to all of those new tournaments. He doesn't have much experience, but he knows what he is doing. You want to believe in this guy, and for Sivs, it is a great challenge as well. Right now it is 1-1. Yeah. I cannot be making this up anymore, honestly. Now we did see get good luck, have fun in chat and golf in chat, but well, the showcase of the custom map is not gonna be happening. Such a shame because that map is generally really good, and of course it is always great to just shout out your mappers, your custom mappers. And yeah, that's one of a couple of those that really is really worth of attention. But unfortunately, some error occurred. Might be bench, might be something else. We cannot be quite sure about it. But hopefully this will not happen in the future maps that we're gonna be seeing. Hey, good news. Looks like the players have finally finished with the map, and I actually have bad news for the fellow Blue Chin Champa fans because Sivs actually managed to get a break point against Blue Chin Champa, getting a whopping 700k score, while Blue Chin Champa a bit off of that 500k score, getting 475k actually. And with that, there is a 225k score difference actually, and therefore Blue Chin Champa is gonna be taking that damage of more than 200k, which is very much crucial. He's gonna get reduced his HP bar to around 600k on the dot, I would imagine. And that is a terrible scenario right now for him, not gonna leave a great taste on his tongue, because Sivs, now he has the opportunity to pick the other two maps. And I think this guy is in a very much good mood right now, if you think about it. He just took a break point. He is up by almost by almost 500,000 score. And he is now having the pleasure of determining the next one is gonna be DT3 actually. He does pick those DT3s when it comes to his previous matches in round of 16 and round of 32, and also even in quals, his DT3 score was better than Blue Chin Champa had. It was 600k, which was quite outstanding on that of a qualifiers map. Yep, here we are, 2-1 match score. I believe it is not changed on client so far. Also, I have no audio, so it would be great if I had some. Alright, we have good news. Looks like the errors are not gonna be occurring anymore. Well, that works with me. Hopefully it works with the players as well. 2-1, and things are yet to be determined. This match, on paper, as I mentioned, it should be pretty much close. So I don't know, grab some snacks, make a coffee for yourself, and just watch the showcase of the shortest map in the pool. Actually, it is 1 minute 32 seconds. Features your rhythmic slash finger control mapping. And also it is AR9 after DT, so there is that density aspect of the map going on right here. We're seeing it right off the bat with Sivs having a slight accuracy advantage, giving him some lag room. But yeah, considering it is Siv's pick, Blue Chinchomba is actually doing very much decently right now. Up until we get to the first KI right now. The map is pretty much RNG and short. We're already almost 1/3 through, and that KI is the KI that we have seen some crazy players finding absolutely random misses, allowing crazy breakpoints to happen, but right now both players are hitting that, and Sivs having the hidden as well, allowing him to have more comfort on that map that works with him better. But now both of the players are actually FCing the map, and this is where every heartbeat is synced to the rhythm. One miss and the whole tower crumbles, and both of them are holding right now. The second KI, we are going here full power, and Sivs is breaking apart right now. Blue Chinchomba is taking the advantage of him. The only thing connecting them right now is the song title, because that score difference is colossal. He is in a flow state right now, while Sivs is in a free fall. This is what you would expect to see Blue Chinchomba showing us a masterclass on DT3, taking a breakpoint after losing one. 2-2. That is right, as rank. 95% accuracy, even though Sivs had a better accuracy, doesn't frankly matter. The combo is what is stealing the deal, the elephant in the room. But yeah, this is the concern I had about this map, if you ask me. 3 misses from Sivs at the end of the map. This is pretty RNG considering the drain, probably the most RNG map of the pool. But fun fact about this match, to be fair, is that still no PS picks were applied into this matchup. And who knows, maybe it's time. Maybe it is time, but no. We're gonna see that later, hopefully, because Hard Rock 1 is actually something that Sivs is going with. And you know what? The thing with pillar neutralization, right, is basically if you neutralize a map, you're literally telling your opponent that you are not so comfortable on this map. And this is just giving a hint for Sivs right now that Hard Rock 1 got neutralized by Blue Chinchomba, probably meaning that he's not the most comfortable person to go with when playing this Hard Rock 1. Therefore, a nice, smart pick from Sivs right here. The map itself, though, is pretty generic. Of course, a banger song, but that's pretty much everything we can talk about. 200 BPM, featuring some mechanics, some bursts here and there, but mostly it is gonna be your pretty much tame and chill aim at 200. And yeah, we are officially halfway through the matchup. This is the mid game. This is where your strategical genius will have to wake up in order to get that tiebreaker security, to get that match point security, and hopefully just win the match without sweating too much. But with that, we're gonna be entering worst regret. Hopefully for Sivs, it's not gonna be a regret for him picking that Hard Rock 1 like as if it was with your DT3 pick. But right now, the accuracies are pretty much equal. Once again, Sivs, the hidden preference player, but one thing for him is that hidden gets basically nuked. You don't get any multiplier from hidden, and that is not helping him whatsoever. Just is a comfort question. Right now, they both are seeming to be very much comfortable on the map, and the last KI, in the first KI, is gonna be something that will try to pull them apart, but no. It looks like both of them right now are pulling the map apart themselves. Look at that stellar performance. Every node is being hit with perfection with very high accuracies. They are locked in with those 99% accuracy scores right here, and both are slider breaking. What? Well, where? How could you see that coming? This is something they were not aware of. Should have practiced that map way more, because that slow slider just making them lose their combos, and now it is a full reset and both having the same combos once again. 99 versus 98, still a very close matchup. And here we are with the second KI. So far both are just immersion victorious with the pile of ashes, but no! Sivs is gonna be gapping Blue Chinchompa, running the waves that lead Blue Chinchompa once again, finding a second break. This might be a nail in the coffin. This is what Sivs was looking for. He doesn't want to allow the thing on DT3 happen again. And right now, no, he's finding a break. He tried to build up that gap, but he wasn't able to with that Blue Chinchompa. He's still in the game, and the bridge is being hit by him right now without any problems. With that, a more chill section of the map is gonna be favoring Blue Chinchompa is right here. Does Blue Chinchompa have what it takes to take another breakpoint in a row? No, I jinxed it looks like, because Steps right now is the one having the better combo, the superior one, breaking on the hardest jumps of the map. And with that, once again, equal position in terms of combo, but not so equal in terms of score difference. But the question for Blue Chinchompa is just try and make him lose not so much score as he would have gotten without neutralization, because this is neutralized. Sivs is taking advantage of him once again, but 60k is something he can pretty much take up, pretty much eat up. It is only 70 right now, and reduced by 50%, it's gonna be 35k only, so it's not that critical. He did put up a great fight, but Sivs is on a whole different level right now. There is no stopping this guy. That score is gonna snowball downhill, and there is no stopping that avalanche right now. Right. Everything goes as planned for Sivs as of now. They even have the equal combo. Wait, that's kind of funny. They broke on the same slider, and basically after that, they weren't able to find any bigger combos. So yeah, you could even say that slider might be the problem for Blue Chinchompa. Also, I would like to not talk about Blue Chinchompa's accuracy right now. I clearly do not see it, so you cannot prove me otherwise, please. Let's skip that part and go to the next pick of Blue Chinchompa right here. Yeah, considering Blue Chinchompa still hasn't used any of the SPs, any of the past picks. Yeah, it might actually be time for that. Or honestly, something like Nomad 5, maybe some gimmicky map would work for him, as we did see that Sivs actually got a bit gapped on that DT4, even though it was RNG. Still, there was a moment we did see slight under reading from the guy. So might be an opportunity, might be an opened window that Blue Chinchompa tried to find right here. Yeah, but no, it looks like I've been wrong. There is no mod 4 pick coming in from Blue Chinchompa. It is no mod 4 Rebellion. Such a great song, honestly, if you ask me. And what it features is, of course, your classical standard aim, but not only that, your bursts, your streams there. You have a lot of cut streams in the map, and especially at the halfway point of the map, you will get to see the map and the streams just getting as rough as possible with that spacing and those wiggles. So not only a slider aim challenge, but there is much more to that map going on. That we're gonna be starting off slowly, but not so yeah, but not so looking into the future. There is gonna be those cut streams popping in on the map, and Well, the gameplay is starting in 3, 2, 1, and Blue Chin Champa finding the break even before that. So far, not so good. But here we are, with the cut bursts and cut streams. Both are nailing them. Blue Chin Champa slight overstream from him, while Sifs, look at that accuracy going on 99.4, just dropping a bit, but still great early advantage. Blue Chin Champa is falling behind. That might be a big trouble for him. Even though it's one of the hardest sections of the map, still Sif's just proven him that he is in a whole different level. He is reaching for the stars right now. But will he reach for the biggest one when it comes to the last KI? Right now he is nailing those sliders, nailing all of those slider ticks. And the only question, when those streams come up, will he nail them as well? Yeah, right now we are getting the first KI. Both players are feeling better than ever right now. Blue Chin Champa also recovered and they are popping off. Except for Blue Chin Champa finding the break and Sifs showing him who is the boss right now. This is pure dominance. He is sprinting to the finish line with his feet on fire. And he's cutting through the map like it owes him blood. One final push for Sifs. Will he put up some impeccable score, some impeccable FC is the question. Here we are. He's not chasing the crown. He is already wearing it. 1k combo off the board. These two have traded blows before, but this one hits different. 320k score difference. Finally falling down. But the damage has been done. That's more than enough. You look at Blue Chin Champa's score. You look at his HP bar. It is 300k. And Sifs build up a very stable ground on this map. And we're not even done with it. So far 500k score. Blue Chin Champa is recovering pretty well. Props to him. But it's not gonna be enough for him. It looks like the storm has turned on its own master. A break point coming in from Sifs and Blue Chin Champa. There was a mispick, there was slight inconvenience in the beginning of the map. Right now he is showing us great performance, but if not only those breaks in the beginning, it would have been a whole different story. But Sifs, against all the odds, winning the break point from Blue Chin Champa. 4-2 now. Blue Chin Champa might not be in the best mental state right here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what a score. What can I say? 96.6% accuracy, 600k. Even though Blue Chin Champa did not eat up that much damage, he did recover a 100k score lead taken from him by Sifs. It is not 300 but 400k HP now. So it's not that bad. And look at that. I've been calling this my entire commentary of this match, but finally PS1 is getting picked. Pillar vibrations, something that Blue Chin Champa is specializing at. And actually I think it's probably the first time Blue Chin Champa is picking his own his own first path map here. It will give him a 1.3x score multiplier. And what this map features, and in general what the first pass features, are those density patterns and probably just a reading. Something like with reading, you have to you don't have to sight read the map, you need to practice it in order to get a decent score. And this is what this map is basically about. Prey, this is the map. We have seen some crazy battles going on between the players previously. And this map features a lot of those jumps and slider aim sections. And of course they are stacked on top of each other. This is what truly makes this map worthy of being in the PS1 slot. But off we go. Sifs right now feeling better than ever. Blue Chin Champa finding the break right away. Sifs once again proving us all wrong. showing us some superior performance with the Ki Sergeant right now. Sivs, will you hold through the Ki or not is the question for you. You are nailing this map. You are pulling this map apart. Blue Chin Champa is recovering as well though. He is on your back right now, but you need a hole and you do. But Blue Chin Champa does not, unfortunately, right before the more free section. Blue Chin Champa reached for the stars and grabbed a meteor instead. That miss hit harder than the song's bass drop. And Sivs is just staying untouched, unfazed. No! Finally finding the break, but still look at that damage that he has done to the poor guy. Blue Chin Champa is recovering, having slightly better combo, but Sivs built some crazy leg room for himself. Already 100k. Another Ki is yet to come here. And this one might be more significant for Blue Chin Champa now that he found his flow into the map. There might be a chance because Sivs is breaking actually right now. With that, the score gap is starting to shrink. Here we are with the bridge of the map. One miss and the whole tower crumbles that Blue Chin Champa has been building. No one wants to be first to fall, and that's what makes it beautiful, but Blue Chin Champa is gonna be finding that crucial break actually. It went all the way from 100k score difference to 70k. He was that close to bringing it back, but now Sivs completely flipped over the board, having that score advantage back and the combo advantage as well. The calm before the storm, the last Ki, the toughest one by far, is yet to appear in front of our eyes. They are charging their best efforts to hit those crazy jumps. Blue Chin Champa put in his biggest efforts, but what can he do against Sivs? They both are breaking right now, just mirroring each other, canceling each other out. With that, the 90k score difference is not gonna move anywhere. Sivs once again is reaching for the stars. Every tap is thunder, every slider is lightning. And that's it. That's the outro. He is done it once again. 5-2 match score. It is a match point for Sivs. Blue Chin Champa is 1 point away from getting eliminated from monodramatic world stage. Well, that is quite terrible. Blue Chin Champa, I mean, even if the guy loses the match, it does not really matter. Cause just look, Blue Chin Champa is a newcomer player as a tournament player. Of course, he did a lot of staffing, but still, it is basically still a new ground for the player himself. And taking 2 points off of Sivs already is something that could be respected a lot. Not even 2, but 3 actually. Did not see the third point finally getting added to the scoreboard. DT1 is the name of the next pick coming in from Sivs. Lisa Osine. Well, first of all, Lisa, a very famous artist for those anime openings, like some banger songs coming in from Fate, and some of them also coming from Sword Art Online. Now, I believe this one is from Fate. And what the map features itself now regarding the gameplay are gonna be those big jumps, your farm DT jumps. But honestly, not only that, it features some horizontal jumps that are not actually that familiar with the DT1 slot being in it. So yeah, you could consider it an RNG pick like DT1 is pretty much always is, because it focuses on your aim. It is pretty generic apart from those horizontal jumps that are going to be presented in the end of the first Ki. But with that, it is a it's not a do or die for Blue Chin Champa, because that last map, because of the 1.3x multiplier, was actually given to Blue Chin Champa. Well, you love to see that PS1 just get an advantage. The pass gimmick is just making players lose the point even if they have a better score. But without further ado, let's see how this map is getting performance on by Blue Chin Champa and Sivs. Right now, both are building up decent combos, and we are going full force into the first Ki. Here we are. Blue Champa and Sivs are both holding up against each other. You can feel the pressure. You can feel the the heavy mass that they have on their shoulders right now. No room to break for them. The horizontal jumps are here and both are nailing through them. Impeccable scores from both. Stellar performance from both. Right now hitting the ending jumps as well. And with that, the new opportunities appear. Your slow section of the map. But we don't have to wait for a long time. There is gonna be the second Ki starting in a nick of time. Here we are. They know what is waiting for them. Here we are. Yeah, that's right. Every note feels heavier now. You can feel the silence between the notes. They both are putting up some incredible scores, but Sivs, because of the accuracy on his own shoulders, is gonna be gapping Blue Champa just by a bit. Blue Champa once again having the worst accuracy of the two. And this is where legends either rise or break. Who will be the legend and who will break and have to potentially leave the tournament in the future. Right now getting to the guitar solo, and Sivs build in that tower to just crumble at the very end. We're 3/4 into the map and Blue Champa is absolutely stealing the deal. He had the throne for a second, speaking of Sivs, but Champa is burning kingdoms today. What can I say? We are here with the last Ki, and the only thing connecting them right now is the song title. He is in a flow state right now. He is burying him under landslide of perfect hits. Blue Champa finally goes down right as I'm saying that. But what can you even do? 1 million score. And that is a critical hit on Sivs' defense. Blue Champa found that hole in the defense of Sivs and he penetrated it. He took advantage of it. And 370k HP versus 500k HP is something that we cannot be sure who will take the crown in this matchup. And that is right. Even Sivs is giving props to Champa right here, saying nice, admiring his power, because that breakpoint was crucial for Blue Champa. 4-5 right now. Oh yeah, 4-4. It might look like a tiebreaker potential, and if it is, oh boy, we are gonna eat well. This match is worth of watching. And now the pick from Sivs is coming. He needs to think wisely. He still has a PS2 map in the roster of the left maps of the pool. This is his own path. This is something he has a 1.3x multiplier on. The only question though, will he go for it? Because this round, PS2 is actually your mechanics based map. And we stop him banning DT2 and Noma 2, those are your tapping maps. Unfortunately, PS2 is not something he can abuse Blue Champa on. Instead, he is going for that Nomad 6. And this is what we have been waiting for ever since that Nomad 5 got picked, because both Nomad 5 and Nomad 6 are your gimmick maps in this pool this time around. It is Karakuri Destruction. It is a custom map made by Paz. Yeah, Godskin Noble, if anyone does know, it is Paz. It is his new nickname. So we have Paz featuring Paz. Very nice gimmick map right here. It features a lot of that density reading, a lot of that slider back and forth jumps at AR8. And this is the map that I can see Sivs completely gapping Blue Champa. But still, if Blue Champa practiced the map, it still might be doable for him. We are entering the end game. The final few picks from both of the players are here. Blue Champa is more than capable of playing this map right now, even having better accuracy than Sivs right here, but now dropping a couple still doesn't matter. One thing we know for sure is that he is way comfortable on this map rather than on that Nomad 5. After all, AR7 and AR8, it is a big difference between the two. And right now, the fate is in Blue Chinchompa's hands. Same goes for Siv's. Both are fighting a crucial break right here. Once again, trading points. That looks like the tendency of this matchup. What can I even say? We're already 1/4 of the map through. And here we are with the first key up, slowly but surely starting in front of our eyes. Who will take the crown and whose kingdom will get burned down is the question for now. Here we are. So far, both players are recovering. Looks like those RNG breaks are not happening anymore. They know what they're doing. They both have practiced the map. Huge props to him. Huge props to both of them. And right now, you know what's coming. The map itself knows what's at the stake. I can feel the pressure. I can feel the atmosphere that's going on right there. Every single movement is done with precision. They are very much focused on the map. They know they both are 2 points away from getting eliminated, but yet no one is falling. The first one to fall is gonna be the one to lose the map. This is what it means. Even though there is still 37k score difference, if both players keep holding, it might be the end for Blue Chinchampa on this map. He needs saves to break actually, because that accuracy advantage that he built in the beginning is just completely fading away. 40k score difference, they know each other's scores, they know everything is still on the table, and here we are with the first and the hardest KI of the map. Who will take the crown? And it looks like Blue Chinchampa is gonna be the one fighting the first break. That is crucial. Sivs is running away from him. Blue Chinchampa flew too close to the sun, and the map made him pay for it. But Sivs, not so not so long ago, also finding the break that still puts him into the game. Just slightly after Blue Chinchampa, something I did not see, my fault. But with that, 20k score difference is still here and the last jump sections, but they both are holding on, and this is playing very well for Sivs on his own fate. Hitting that last slider is not gonna be enough for Blue Chinchampa. And there is a match point coming in from Sivs. The accuracy, after all, is what matters the most. If only I practiced, Blue Chinchampa saying in chat. Blue Chinchampa did mention that he only played like 30% of the pool. So honestly, if you... Wait, I'm sorry. If you only practice 30% of the pool and you're already getting 4 points against Sivs, that definitely is telling me that you are a very strong tournament player for such rank range. And you cannot prove me wrong. Yeah, but now it doesn't really even matter who has more HP and who has less HP. They both are not getting eliminated on the next map whatsoever. It is a do or die for Blue Chinchampa. He only has one chance, while Sivs can allow a couple of those. And PS2, something I have been afraid of, something I've been scared of. This is the preference of Sivs. Undead Corporation is the name of it, The Throne. The custom song made by Undead Corporation specifically for the Perennial in its last iteration. A 6-minute long map. And that is a great challenge for Blue Chinchampa. Considering... Oh, never mind. It says P... Wait, huh? Wait, it says PS2 in the chat, but for some reason no one is getting take that. Hello? Oh? Okay, we are getting trolled, it seems like, I guess. I got baited. There is no way. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now that's right, Blue Chinchompa picking that No Mod 1 Knight Rider. You know this map, it is 2-minute long map from Yusao. It features a lot of those jumps. But not only that, you can consider it light tech of the map. We're already faced with some kicksliders here and there, and Blue Chinchompa knows what's at the stake. He needs that win desperately, and here we are with the starting jumps of the map. Both players are hitting the intersection of the map, and Blue Chinchompa is having the superior accuracy as of now, 92 versus 96% accuracy, and he better hold to that one, because we need to see the tiebreaker. Blue Chinchompa cannot allow any breaks. Here we are with the more intense tag section of the map, and both players are completely destroying this map. They're pulling this map apart. They're showing the masterclass. It's not a score anymore from both of them. It's a performance. And both players, never mind. Blue Chinchompa is gonna be emerging victorious up until that first Ki. Sifs is gonna be breaking on the flow stream, and that manages to just allow Blue Chinchompa to skyrocket his difference. It's going beyond the edge. It's going beyond the threshold. He knows what he's done. He knows what has to happen. Sifs is left in the dust, and Blue Chinchompa is pushing him off the cliff right now, getting in that last Ki. There is no stopping this man. Even if he breaks, he is going off right now. The only question is how far he can go for now. Now finally finding a break right after I said that. But would you look at that? I am glad to announce Blue Chinchompa is still not eliminated from the tournament, and we get to see so far the first tiebreaker in the quarterfinals match. And I cannot believe I'm commentating that, so that is such a great material to commentate for. But yeah, I'm here alone to cover all the things, and Blue Chinchompa once again proving us all wrong as a C27 player. What a score, 630k. Just finding one break comparing to Sif's 5 breaks, it is a huge difference. Oof, but yeah, it's now time. You know it. It's Val's number 666, the tiebreaker that is gonna determine the superior player, the superior performancer to take the crown in this matchup and advance to the second round of quarterfinals. And what this map consists of is your mechanics and aim, and of course you love to see that SR 7.27, holy. But yeah, what can I say about this map? 5 minutes of peak, and if you ask me what word I have to describe this map is, it's gonna probably be fear, because it sounds like it. It doesn't sound peaceful at all, and that is a great song to add up to the atmosphere. Blue Chinchompa and Sifs, only one of you can advance to the next round. You both were putting up some incredible performances, but for now, there is a tiebreaker that you have to deal with. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Who will take the crown and who will be left behind in the dust? Who will walk through the pile of ashes and who will not? Watch with us if you just joined the stream. This matchup already has been very intriguing, and now seeing the tiebreaker being played to determine the superior player, and Blue Chinchompa is missing on those flow streams right off the bat. Sifs is having a lot of leg room right off the bat. Now, still have seen the map. But here we are, this map is speaking volumes. If you are nervous on this map, the song of the map actually is only gonna be played against of you. Blue Chinchompa is fighting the break, but Sifs right now is 2 steps ahead. He is doubling the score of Blue Chinchompa, and that break from Blue Chinchompa once again is putting him further and farther from the victory that he wants to get. And Sivs, this guy is staying unfazed, finally showing us why he is one of the strongest Chilean tournament players in the scene, why he won 2 of those badges, and why does he have them in that profile. Finally finding the break as we are getting full force in the first. Yeah, and Blue Chinchompa is actually recovering. There is still a chance for him. There is a ray of hope for Blue Chinchompa, but he needs to pull off some crazy performances. He needs to reach for the stars. He cannot allow to grab a meteor from those stars instead. What was that? Look at that control! Look at that aim control from him hitting that star pattern. While Sivs is falling apart right now, Blue Chinchompa, that flow aim, we did see his normal 3 performance. No wonder he is holding so good right here. And he is only looking forward to keep increasing that score difference. He is in the driver's seat right now. His accuracy might not be the best, but look at what he is doing. No! Finally finding the break. This is crucial. A major tournament momentum. Sivs is now once again having the upper hand into this entire matchup. It went from 80k to 40k, but now as Sivs took advantage, it became 55k. But Blue Chinchompa is recovering rapidly, while Sivs allowing himself to break one more time, and that one more time might be crucial for him. It might be the end of the day. But Blue Chinchompa, there is a long way to go. Will you have what it takes? So far, both players are getting terrorized by the map itself. Will this keep happening up until the end? And if it does, it is only gonna favor Sivs on and on, as Blue Chinchompa, you need to gain that 50k score whatsoever. You cannot lose like that. You already got 5 maps. And keep in mind, Blue Chinchompa didn't even practice the pull. This is probably his sight read of the map right here. It might be a sight read buff even. Both players are smashing, are slaying through that map like as if it owns them blood right now. Blue Chinchompa is gonna be the one completely assessing all of those patterns. Sivs is gonna be finding the break, now recovering as well. But the accuracy, oh man, it is very much tough for Blue Chinchompa. I don't even think it's gonna be easy for him to take that advantage. Sivs find the break, but Blue Chinchompa is trading it. This is exactly what is happening on that tiebreaker and what has been happening through its entire duration. Blue Chinchompa completely chain missing right now. Same goes for Sivs, 1 break. And it's all gone. Blue Chinchompa not being able to find any consistency on the map. Who will win is the question. Blue Chinchompa had the throne for a second, but that break put him at the threat of just losing the entire matchup and getting eliminated from the tournament. With that, this is the build up to what is called the eclipse, to what is called the summit of the map. Who will have what it takes? Sivs is not, he's not managing to pull off any combo. Same goes for Blue Chinchompa though. The 50k score difference has been constant, has been visible during the entire map right now. It's nothing for Sivs and Blue Chinchompa. There is nothing he can do. At the end of the day, there might only be one winner of this matchup. And Val's number 666, Sivs. It is his own playground right here. He went through hell playing through this map and this entire matchup. But in the end, only the tiebreaker score matters. And look at that performance, 73k thousand score difference. What a match to commentate. My throat is hurting, but it was worth it. Blue Chinchompa and Sivs, both are incredible players. I think if they played one more matchup, it could have been a whole different story. We did see some breakpoints, we did see some incredible performances from both, some master classes, some showcases of maps. But for today, Sivs is going to be the winner of this matchup. Huge props to him. Good luck to Blue Chinchompa, especially considering he is a newcomer tournament player. Pulling off that performance against Sif, something he can be very much proud of. Thank you so much for showing up and for participating, and good luck in the future. And for Sifs, you are still here with us, and we will see you play your second quarterfinals match in a bit, probably tomorrow, from what I remember. But with that, this has been the story of today. The next matchup that we are gonna cover is gonna struck at 21 UTC, and there will be, of course, another ping. But so far, thank you everyone for watching, and we will be back. In the commentary booth, you had me, Fluxon, and streaming the match for you has been Kibi and Refin as well. Kibi, I think we should end the stream because you are probably as well as tired as me, already covering the Sugar Rush Grand Final stream and now covering all the Monodramatic World Stage tournaments, working hours for streaming different tournaments and always being in clutch for your MWS tournament. Love to see that. Huge props to you, man. And with that, it's gonna be your staff team signing out. Bye bye everyone, and have a nice day.